Guys, what's going on? It's Rook and I'm back with a Stellar Blade and NIKKE video. So, Stellar Blade NIKKE collab is confirmed to be happening this June, only a couple months away, and we already have a bunch of costumes that they revealed in this trailer. So I'm going to go ahead and do a complete breakdown. I'm also going to be comparing the Stellar Blade interpretation of these NIKKE outfits with the actual OG NIKKE designs from the actual mobile game. So let's go ahead and get started here. First of all, we have Rapi's uniform on Eve, and it looks so good. I'm so mesmerized by this image. It's surreal, really. I never imagined this, and of course we knew the Stellar Blade NIKKE collab was happening. We knew we were gonna get this eventually, but it's just so crazy actually seeing it, and I can't wait to actually use this outfit in the game for sure. Just from the front wise, looks very accurate to the actual Rapi outfit for sure. Of course, it's got the darker coloring, the more leathery look to it as well. And actually in these other images I'm going to show you guys, you can actually see a good amount of texture they added to the outfit. It looks really nice. Has the beret, of course. I like that they were able to, copy over Rapi's actual hair color. I like that a lot. It definitely adds to the feel of Rapi, and honestly, just looks like 3D Rapi at this point, which is crazy. Good amount of thigh showing as well at the bottom there, and we do have a closer look at that, so let's go ahead and move over there. So we also have this image. You can see a good amount of thigh punch happening with the leggings there. Definitely very accurate, so good work designers with that one. I really like the leggings as well because they're actually they're a little see-through, so you can actually see the I guess like the skin showing through. That's also fairly accurate, or pretty accurate, to the actual Rapi design from NIKKE. And again, I'm going to show you guys that too after I show you guys these series of Rapi images here. And there are a lot of Rapi images. Makes sense. She's like the main character of NIKKE at this point, or really has always been. So again, it's logical that they're going to show off a lot of Rapi, especially on Eve. And this is more of like a zoomed out view of the outfit here. And again, I'm just going to roll through a lot of these images. We have some close-up views, and you can see a lot of the texture on the actual jacket. I like that a lot. And again, the hair color, very similar to Rapi's actual hair color. Yeah, it looks really good here. And I like this image a lot in specific. So this is the image where you're kind of, in that third-person point of view where you're just moving around as Eve. And again, of course, this is the back view of it. And looks really similar, looks really accurate for sure. Again, the thighs are showing the long hair. Again, I just wish they showed off some actual like gameplay of her moving around in this outfit, because the thing about Rapi's outfit is that she's not actually wearing a skirt. It kind of looks like she's wearing a skirt. She's not wearing a skirt. It's more of like this leotard kind of outfit. So there's gonna be this kind of fan servicey pantsuit view, and I would have liked to have seen that actually in this trailer for sure. And you guys will see that here in this actual official Rapi image here. So this is Rapi's official design, and from the front you can kind of tell she's not really wearing a skirt. It's more of, again, this kind of leotard type of design, just the leggings that rise up. It's classic. This is definitely, it's full on NIKKE, and I love it a lot. This screams NIKKE. And just based on the front design also, very similar to the design they translated over in Stellar Blade. So I think it's a really solid interpretation. Of course, it's not going to be exact. I think they went with the more muted colors. I think NIKKE tends to do sometimes more brighter colors, and it makes sense. It's a more 2D action game compared to Stellar Blade, which is already kind of a more darker action game that's 3D. So they probably purposely went for the more darker colors on Eve, and even still they were able to translate some brighter-ish colors with like the tie and everything. So they still try to keep it relatively accurate here. And I'm gonna go and show off the combat animation for Rapi, or the combat view of Rapi here. And this is what I'm talking about here, where essentially I just assume how it's gonna work with Eve wearing Rapi's outfit is we're gonna get a decent fan service like pantsuit view when running around. Just because the cake is kind of on display, there's really no reason for them to find a way to cover it up, especially when we have other designs like Ocean Maid, Midsummer Red Hood, where the cake is right there, they're showing it off, the jiggle physics are on a full display, and Rapi definitely has one of the best jiggle physics in the game, or at least this design of Rapi. So it makes sense for Eve to at least carry that over as well. Next up, we have this image, this really beautiful image here. It has like, it screams like this really nice traditional Japanese aesthetic going on here. Looks so good. One thing, the thing is, it doesn't even show off any NIKKE design or anything like that. I just think it's a really nice, really beautiful portrait at this point. Well, the trailer moves on, and we do get to see Scarlet here. She looks really nice, or Scarlet's design on Eve from the back. I wish they showed off the front view. That's my kind of a little disappointed about. They only show off the back view. I guess, I mean, to be fair, it's a good reason they're showing off the back view. It looks gorgeous. Like I said, she's got the big hats, this long, you know, silver platinum hair, and her actual dress or gown is like this, again, really bright, bright, like yellows, not yellows, but whites and silvers, and then this like royal purple, which is a really interesting choice, again, because when I compare this to the actual Scarlet design, so this is a NIKKE Scarlet, the purple is a lot more, a little bit more brighter, but I just assume, you know, in the Stellar Blade interpretation, they're going for the more darker theme, so that they're trying to maybe darken up some of the colors. That's what I assume what's happening here. Besides that, they did a good job transferring over the designs. It definitely looks like Scarlet's outfit. Next up, we have Alice's bodysuit on Eve. This one looks really good. Of course, Alice's bodysuit is completely classic because it's skin tight. It definitely, you know, hugs onto the her body, and with a body like Eve, it's gonna look good regardless. I really like too that they they included the shoes as well. That's a nice touch. It has a nice jacket, and it even has like Alice's headphones on Eve. That's nice. They did not have to do that, but they did. I really appreciate that. That's really cute. Is that part of like the hair design? I'm curious to see how that works. Like, how does that work as an accessory? That's really cool. Okay, I didn't even notice that initially. Clearly because I'm focusing on probably other aspects of the design. I wonder what, but yeah, this is really gorgeous. And this is the actual NIKKE Alice design. And yeah, they did a good job interpreting this over. It looks really good, especially this brighter pink outfit that probably stands out in the games like a game like Stellar Blade. It looks really good on Eve just from that I guess view alone from the trailer. And they even include the shoes and the headphones. Again, I like it. It's the little details that count. Next up, I'm really happy about this one. They included Honest, which they had to. You know, this is Rapi's a squad mate and best friend, so you have to include Honest. Honest is definitely a fan favorite. They, of course, put the shorter hair on Eve. Looks really good. Unfortunately, they don't really include too many good views of Honest in the trailer. A lot of these are just action views of really bad lighting, so we can't really get too good of a look at this outfit. Just from what I'm saying, it looks really nice. The thing about this outfit is I hope they are using different body types for each of these costumes, just like how in the actual Stellar Blade we have different body types. Like we have Ocean Maid's body type, we have the basic planet diving body type where it's more slimmer. So we have thicker designs, we have slimmer designs depending on the costume. And hopefully they do the same thing with these NIKKE outfits, just because the original NIKKE character, of course, their designs are kind of based around their body types. So the way that certain clothes are built are just based on the fact that, oh, this character's thicker, so these clothes are more expansive, or, you know, they're more looser fit, or they're tighter fit for a reason, regardless. But that's kind of what I'm hoping for the fact that they include more of the thicker body type, especially for an outfit like this where Honest is a thicker character. And I'm going to show you guys that in a little bit actually here. This is another view of it as well. This one has a good view of the tummy. And then when we look at the actual Honest here, and this is what I'm talking about. So, of course, Honest has a bigger chest area, some, you know, so that's what I'm hoping for. We need to put more thicker body types for these costumes, which I assume they will. I can't really tell from that image from Eve. That's why I'm like raising this kind of concern, but I assume that, you know, Shift Up has that handled and has that figured out. And then we got Doro's design here. This is kind of a surprise, but not really. I shouldn't have been too shocked because she's definitely become a fan favorite for sure. The dress looks so good on her, on Eve here. Of course, it's a more like kind of classic white dress here, long pink hair, the heels, yeah, and the white leggings. This looks really good on her. Yeah, that's a really nice design. Has a funny face on Eve though. That's probably not the best best face for Eve right now. But she's in the middle of a fight clearly, so it's understandable she looks like this right now. But yeah, design-wise, incredible. And the thing about this design is when we compare this to the actual NIKKE design of her, and this is it, very similar. The thing about this is in the actual combat animation, you could actually see the actual pantsuit. So I assume they're gonna end up showing that as well, just because it'd be a waste not to, especially when we know we have other designs like I think it's Daily Force, where it's like the gray sweater with like the jean skirt going on there, where like the pantsuit fan service is going on when she's like running around. I assume it's gonna be the same thing going on here, and it has to, just because with how NIKKE is, that same thing where she has a similar level of fan service going on when she's in combat. But yeah, she looks really good, guys. And then this one, some NIKKE fans might not even know who this is immediately, or whose costume this belongs to. This is Modernia's costume. This is the only kind of view they really show us in the trailer. But to be fair, do we really need any other view? This is really all we need. Come on, guys. But it looks really good. They made it really shiny. But that is accurate, I believe. But yeah, this is definitely a nice view of the, the cake and thigh area. I don't have much else to say about that, but yeah, it looks really good. This is what it looks like in the actual game, or the back view of it. And if you look closer, you can kind of see the similarities. It doesn't look too shiny from this this profile of it, but when you look at the front profile, you could definitely see the shiny aspects of her costume here, of Modernia's costume. So I can't wait for them to actually show off the front area as well, just to do a side-by-side comparison of how accurate or how similar they made it. But I think they did a pretty solid job just from the little, the parts that they showed us at the bare minimum here. But yeah, guys, Stellar Blade and NIKKE Goddess of Victory collab in development. It's happening in development, coming June 2025. Guys, that's only a couple months away. We're good. We are so good. Additionally, it's coming to PC. We already knew it was going to happen with additional contents in June 2025. Hopefully those contents are also coming in the PS5 version. So we'll keep an eye on that, but I'm really excited. Shift Up is gonna make so much money from PC Stellar Blade. It's gonna be crazy. It's literally gonna be insane. This game is gonna do so well on PC. It did decently well on PS5 for a new IP, or actually really well for a new IP on PS5. Not decently, it did really well. So I can't even imagine how well it's gonna do on PC. It's gonna go crazy, and for good reason. It's an incredible game. Now, that's really it for the trailer breakdown. This last part of the video, I'm just going to be kind of doing some suggestions for some new costumes I like to see in Stellar Blade from NIKKE. Just because since NIKKE is owned by the same company as, Stellar Blade, Shift Up owns both these IPs, they kind of have more freedom to go ahead and be like, yeah, we'll go ahead and put more NIKKE outfits in anytime, really. Whether it's the same collab update or a future update. So I like to see these types of costumes. So we have Rapi here. This is my personal favorite character from NIKKE. I love to see this kind of more Gyaru outfit going on as well. And she also has a skirt. So again, that fan service view, it's right there, guys. It's right there. We also have Helm here. Again, thicker body types. So an outfit like a body type like Ocean Maid would be a really nice way to complement this costume for Eve. A Bunny Soda. Again, always good to have some bunny girls in Stellar Blade, so I'm definitely always for that. So this is a D-Wife, and she has like a Dongten dress. This is a design I'm shocked they didn't include in Stellar Blade yet, just because this is a pretty popular, I guess, style in South Korea, and I imagine I think a fan base would go crazy over having even an outfit like this, especially if they put her in the right body type. I think it would look really good, considering how good D looks in this outfit. I think Eve could really pull it off really well. So hopefully they consider an outfit like this in the future, whether it's a D's dress over here, or they just give Eve her own Dongten dress. Cinderella is one of the new fan favorites, and for good reason. Gorgeous, gorgeous design. Red Hood here, not to be confused with Midsummer Red Hood's swimsuit that we have for Eve in the game currently. This is Red Hood, the character from NIKKE, and yeah, looks really nice. Definitely very fun design. We have some Summer Sakura. I know we already have a lot of swimsuits in NIKKE. Not in NIKKE. We do have a lot of swimsuits in NIKKE. We have a lot of swimsuits in Stellar Blade as well. But I don't think it would hurt to have more swimsuit designs, especially like this type of swimsuit. I think it looks really cute and look really good. And I really like the accessories in specific. I love to see these kind of flowery designs in the hair on Sakura here. I love to see that on Eve. I think that'd be really different and be a nice touch on Eve. And then we got Ludmilla, or Ludmilla, as the NIKKE community likes to call it, and this kind of traditional, I guess, dress going on here. This very traditional dress looks absolutely gorgeous, and I love to see a Stellar Blade interpretation of a dress like this, guys. And then also some more bunny girls like Noir and Blanc as well. Definitely welcome designs. But guys, that's really it for this video. I highly recommend you guys go ahead and consider taking a look at more NIKKE designs. Maybe we might see some more NIKKE designs in Stellar Blade. But guys, get hyped. In a couple months, we'll be getting this collab, and then likely afterward, we'll be getting the NIKKE Stellar Blade collab. We'll be getting Stellar Blade characters in NIKKE. Usually it runs around the end of summer, the NIKKE collabs. So anticipate after this collab ends for Stellar Blade, the NIKKE collab will happen afterwards. So keep an eye on that. Guys, if you're interested in more NIKKE and Stellar Blade content, definitely like, comment, subscribe to the channel if you're interested, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.